I'm excited today to show you the Select Step, the world's only multi-position step ladder. We start out by opening it up with our locking platform. You notice what we're missing here? Spreader bars. Don't have them. Locking platform takes the place. Great place to stand, and you don't have to worry about pinching your fingers. The Select Step starts out at 5 foot tall. From there, we can change the sizes simply by pressing the rock locks and rocking it back. We can go 1 foot increments at a time. We go from a 5 foot to a 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot. We've got an 8 foot step ladder right here. We're going to grab the selector on the back, simply twist it. We're rocking it up to 8 foot. We went from a 5 foot to an 8 foot step ladder in just that short period of time. Now this ladder will do things that no other step ladder in the world will do. You notice as we climb these ladders, the higher we go, the further we get away from our work. With the Select Step, we're going to simply rock this down 1 notch. Now we're right up next to our work, making it easy to get up next to a wall or the work surface that we're working on, and we can come in right in close. Also, how do you get into those stairways and be able to change those light bulbs or batteries and smoke detectors or even hang pictures in a staircase? With the Select Step, the only step ladder in the world that will do that by simply adjusting it up so you can go into a staircase. We're going to bring this back down, put it in our 8 foot position. I'll tell you the thing that people love the most about the Select Step. Only 23 pounds. It is so light and easy to maneuver, yet it's a 300-pound rated product. If you're like me, as you climb a ladder and the higher you get, the more timid you get, or the more you start to really crouch in towards that ladder and start holding on. But that makes it really difficult to work. But we've got a feature called the Air Deck that changes all that. The Air Deck is more than just a place to put your tools and equipment. It's also a built-in safety handle. We put that handle in, simply lock it in place, and as you come up, and of course stand on that locking platform, which you're very comfortable standing up at the top of a ladder, but even if you feel like you need something just to touch or hold on to, which you should, we've got that safety handle built right into the Air Deck. Now it's more than a safety handle. Press it from the bottom, and now you've got a deck, a place to be able to put your paint, your drills, your screwdrivers, tools. It's even got a magnetic strip that will hold your nuts, bolts, and screws. So as you move your ladder from place to place, they stay put. They're not falling off the ladder all over the floor. Maybe this is a little high for you. You need actually more space. We've solved that problem. We take that Air Deck, we close it back down. We're going to take it out. We're going to turn it over and slip it into the Air Deck receiver right here. Slide it into place, lock it in. Now you have over 2 feet of space to be able to put tools or equipment, or maybe if you're just offloading shelves and cupboards, you have plenty of space to be able to put those items right here on this Air Deck. That way you can be on the ladder and use your hands for working and not for holding items. I'm going to take that back down. One of the things that always makes people a little nervous about having an accessory or something that goes with the product is, where do I keep it and how do I have it with the ladder when I need it? Well, with Select Step, we've made that easy. You take that Air Deck, slide it in here, pop it into place. It stays with the ladder all the time. You don't have to worry about where it's at because it's there all the time. We're going to bring the ladder back down from the 8 foot back down to the 5 foot level. Why is that 5 foot level important? Well, a lot of us don't have pickup trucks. A lot of us don't have a way to move an 8 foot ladder, yet we need one to be able to reach those areas that we normally can't get to. And of course, as we know, it'll also get into a staircase and in the 90 degree. But with a 5 foot ladder, you can close that up, put it right inside, right in the back seat of an economy car. Makes it very easy to transport. Anybody can take their ladder with them now. But the feature I really love on this is that when I'm moving from one position to another, I don't need to drag my ladder. I can simply tip my ladder, I can roll it to the next position where I'm going to be working, and I'm back at it again. Another great feature, if you'll notice, these wide double rung, so comfortable to stand on when you're just ascending. But when you're standing in one place, stand on that locking platform and it feels like you're standing on level ground. This ladder is the most comfortable ladder in the world. Now, let me close it up and show you one other thing. When you're done with your work, Maybe you've had it for the day and you don't want to carry the ladder even though it's only 23 pounds. We're going to simply grab it and we're going to roll it into our closet and put it away. That is the Select Step by Little Giant Ladder Systems. I want to show you one other thing that is changing the way that we do painting projects. Most of us have been involved in painting a bathroom or a room. Touch-up paint is always a constant battle, but as you know, when we're painting and we have to get up to a higher surface, usually that paint tray lays on the floor. We get down, we roll and get that paint on, and then of course hope that we don't drip in this process getting up to where we're going to start painting. When that paint runs out, then we're back down again, down on the floor, trying to load up with more paint. We've developed an accessory to the Select Step ladder that changes all of that. You're going to love it. We call it the fuel tank. The fuel tank holds a gallon of paint, making those refills so much less often. The fuel tank simply slips into the Select Step. Now you have your paint right up here in front of you where you're working. Adjust the ladder to the height you need it. The paint's here. Load up your roller, and now you can paint right here. When that's time to reload the roller, the paint's right here in front of you. Load it up. It's a vertical paint tray, and so the paint's dripping right back down where you want it. With the fuel tank and the Select Step, it makes painting projects so much faster, so much cleaner, and so much more effortless because you're not climbing up and down and dripping paint all over. The Select Step with the optional fuel tank is the only way to paint.